Hey everyone, I'm that UK gamer. Well, I think I am. Anyway, I'm here with a gaming video, and as you can see from the title of the video, this is going to be a pickups video of my latest games and something special, but that's coming at the end of the video. This is my hidden secret collection. And if you knew I had this, and I mean you, Retro Crazy, eh? Please don't say anything. Please. You know I love you. I do. Anyway, if you're new to the channel, then thank you for watching the video. I hope that you enjoy what you see, and you might want to check out my videos, comment, share, subscribe. All appreciated. And if you're not new, then yeah, share, comment, subscribe, like the video. Again, all appreciated. And I'm glad you came back. It means a lot. So thank you. Now, it's been a while since I've done pickups, and although we're in February, somehow, I have no idea how, we have purchases which we made in January, and some I made today, Saturday the 2nd. So, I think it's time that I show you. And I'm thinking of starting with something different. Something not normally seen on this channel. Yes, any idea what? Any guesses? No? PlayStation. Because yes, I do actually have a PlayStation. I have a PlayStation 2. I can't remember where it is. It's downstairs somewhere. I think it's a thin silver one. I think. But I got an awesome game for it. Real cheap, 25p. Quantum of Solace. Love the game on the Xbox 360. One of my favourite Bond ones. So, I'm hoping it's good. Not so keen on it on the Wii. So I'm intrigued to see how this goes. But maybe the more conventional playing style will help. Love that 007 symbol there. That is so cool. Bond's awesome. Xbox? Should we do Xbox? Okay. Starting off with, well, you know by now, or even if you're new to the channel, you might be able to tell by this. I love my football, in particular Manchester United. You'll probably see a fair bit of that on the channel. I'm sorry. It's not all that, really. I think. Hope so. But last time I checked it wasn't anyway. Anyway. LMA Manager 2003 with Gary Lineker and Alan Hansen. Which, to be honest, is quite a bit of what sold me the game. Yeah, I'm sad like that. I missed Match of the Day with them. But it's got a cool looking disc. Which only rating. And it says it has 17,000 players, 720 clubs across 28 countries. Not as wide as some I've seen, but wider than others. Should be a bit of fun. And if not, Gary and Alan, I won't be happy with you at all. Ice hockey. NHL 2005 in a black case, which I really don't like, so I have to change up. Again, I think it's what? 50p. Got a few other sports ones. Madden 2005, which has, and I like this, a very shiny disc. Oh look, you can even see what I'm recording on my beautiful phone. In case you're wondering, that red case is actually a Nintendo Game Boy case. I'll show you, but that would be a bit problematic when I'm recording. But, yeah. Love the shiny discs. NFL Fever 2003. Getting more and more into NFL. And of course, it's Super Bowl. Not sure who I want to win. Maybe LA Rams. Just because they're like a sheep sort of thing. I like Kansas City Chiefs and they're not in it. They got knocked out, so yeah. This has a cool disc though. Look. You'll find most of these games, these Xbox ones, are cheap 50p. Maybe £1, ones I picked up. So yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah, a couple more. Backyard Wrestling. I dread seeing what's going to happen to that guy on the table when that guy lands. And this one even hides him, so you don't know what he's going to squash on the disc. And the second one. Who's the scariest one there? I'm not quite sure. Maybe that one. Maybe she's the scariest one of the lot. What do you think? These were 50p each, I think, CX. You will find that there's often wrestling games on this channel, which is because me and my girlfriend, Retro Crazy A, play them together and we like to beat the hell out of each other, really. It's fun. Weird maybe, but fun. And finally on the Xbox, second site, apparently includes some right awesome stuff with possession and all that. So I had it recommended me by friends, so I tried it. Well, I bought it to try it, I haven't tried it yet. So we shall see. Also, at some point, someone from a place called Cash Concepts, which I have no idea where that is, sold it for £5. Okay. Now, this is what I'm really about. Nintendo, as you might be able to see from all this, and Sega. My two favourite console manufacturers of all time. I own a Master System, Mega Drive, Saturn, Dreamcast, SNES, 64, yes I say SNES, 64, GameCube, Wii U, Switch now. So there's a lot over them two console manufacturers. And I'm going to go with Sega. And something a bit different with Sega. You've seen me, I'm sure, put Mega Drive and Master System, maybe the odd Dreamcast or Saturn game. Well, I'm going... Yes, I did just drop it and catch it. I'm awesome like that. Game Gear. Sonic 2. I think this cost me £1.50. Woo! Now I just need a Game Gear. Although, I did also get Putt and Putter for 50p. So, not really complaining. Yeah. I have the Game Gear games. I just need the Game Gear now. I will get round to that. We also have another Saturn game. And I give my first 8 Saturn games were all sports games. And then finally we got Tomb Raider. We've actually stayed away from the sports somehow. We've got Firestorm Thunderhawk 2, which is some sort of shooting game. That's all I know. But it was like £4, so I bought it. Not sure about these Saturn cases. Never been that keen on them. For one thing, that happens. But this comes out. And also, look at all that wasted space. Come on. But, cool disc though. But really, not keen on these cases. Got to admit, I think I prefer the American Sega Saturn cases if you've seen them. They're sort of big jewel cases if you haven't. They're cool. Out of interest, this is the time to mention those two Game Gear games and the Saturn game and some games you will see later on are actually a birthday present to me from my brother, which is kind of weird because he gave me the voucher for CEX for them just after Christmas, and my birthday's not until the end of this month, the end of February. So yes, I already have quite a few birthday presents, even though it's not for like nearly 4 weeks. Yeah. Still. Woo, it's my birthday. Yay! Okay. Mega Drive. So, let's start off with a bit more football, shall we? Yeah, I'm sorry. No, I'm not. European Club Soccer. Yeah, European Club Soccer. Picked it up for £4, I think, from the local retro game shop. Awesome place. I'll link to them on Facebook. I would highly recommend, if you're in the area, checking them. Awesome guy who runs it. I hope to go back there actually tomorrow, Sunday. Quite a good game. Has Man United on it, so I'm happy. Not the real players, which is a bit disappointing. But, and I did lose 3-0 because I didn't quite get the controls. But it still looked pretty good. I'll give it more time. Now, this is a little secret. I've managed to pick these up over the last couple of weeks or so for very, very cheap. No more than £1 each. But nobody knew I did. So, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Retro. You were going to find out one way or another, and I thought I might as well do it for the channel. Not that you're probably that bothered because they're all sports ones, but whatever. Brian Lara Cricket. EA Sports doubleheader of ice hockey and American football. And Sampras Tennis 1996. Yeah. Well, okay. Brian Lara Cricket you might know I had. I got that near Christmas, but not the other two. You knew, well, I got these from a local CX kind of shop, but not actually CX. They had them, wasn't going to get them, decided against it around Christmas, went back about 2 weeks ago or so, and they had them. So I bought them. Simple as that, really. Got them for about £1 each. Woo! Okay, that's Sega done. That leaves Nintendo. This is where the majority of the video takes place. So, given we only have one, we're going to go for Wii first. Pimp My Ride. Yep. They made a game on it. Look. How Pimp My Ride is that? And a nice 70s, would you say, that design that is, that colour and that? I reckon so. Apparently you pimp up the cars and race them. Sounds like it could be fun. 75p? I'll give it a go. Why not? Okay. Let's go. More birthday games. This time, the Super Nintendo. Yes, that's right. The Super Nintendo. There's 5 games here. 5? Yeah, 5 games here. Starting with Pilot Wings. I have the 64 version. Now got the SNES one. Cost me about £5, so I'm quite happy with that. I've tried this one. It was fun. Difficult, but fun. So I can't wait to give that another go. Right, the next 3 are all football. I'm sorry, football's coming back. I did say it would. I'm sorry again. Another manager game. Kevin Keegan's Player Manager. Yep. Haven't tried it. It's another management game, so I will do. At least I think it's a management game. The box. Yes, we actually have a Nintendo cartridge box. Shock horror. And look at Kevin Keegan with his sort of perm. Yes. Yeah. And look, then there's Digital Keegan. Oh, Kevin Keegan. You're so funny when you lost to us 20 odd years ago. Fever Pitch Soccer. Picked up for $2.50. It's another football game for my SNES. I'm not complaining. Sensible Soccer. Supposed to be really good from what I've heard, so I can't wait to give this one a try. And, as with Kevin Keegan, we have the box and the manual. And as you may see, someone once paid $9.99 for this. No idea what they're like. I haven't got around to playing them. I've been so busy with work the last couple of weeks. They are awesome for a birthday present though, so I will give them a try and I will get back to you on it. If you know what any of them are like, let me know. I'll be intrigued to see if my experiences match yours. Final SNES game. I actually got around to trying this one. Threw me off a bit. But it's a series I love. And some people will know that, some won't. And that is Super Star Wars. £6. So worth it. It's not a bad game. It looks good. Reminds me of Star Wars with the graphics, with the content, with the music. Although the story's a bit off. I don't remember the Sandcrawler shooting Luke at all. Or having to shoot Jawas. Still, fun game. Hard, but fun. And I think, in terms of the actual games for the pickup, we are done. What do you think? Is there anything there that caught your eye? Anything there that I've made a big horrible mistake in buying? Anything there that you feel I've got a bargain? Or a good game? What's your favourite game in that lot? I'm intrigued to find out. But, as you may be able to tell from the title of this video, that is not all for this video. I have one more thing to show you. My pickup today. This complements something I already had, and it basically, well, it improves it a lot in that I can use it now. This shelf here, one way my fingers, right below the DS cases, you can see there's all figures and there's now a gap there. Part of that is where I took SNES games out. Part of that is where I've taken something else out. Today, I purchased a console. First time in a little while. Well, I suppose there's the Switch, but technically I only own a bit of that right now. I bought, and this may well surprise some of you, considering I have 75 of the games there. So you know what consoles come in. It's the Nintendo 64. I bought a Nintendo 64 today. And yes, I already did have one, so I could play all those games there. This is my second one, but this is different. As I hope you can tell from the label, it's not English. Nope. It's a Japanese Nintendo 64. Wanted one of these for a while because I already had a good few Japanese games. And now I have more games and I can play them. Woo! I'm actually well excited about this. Can't wait to set this up. When I figure out where I can set up and to give it a go. I'm really looking forward to this. As well as that, we got basic controller, transfer pack, TV lead, which is hanging a bit, and power supply. Because yes, Japanese Nintendo 64s actually run on UK power supplies. I did not know that, but they do. Done the research and seen it in actual action. Actual action. Yeah, we'll go with that. Now, the question is, what are the games? Well, first one we got Donkey Kong 64. Good game on Nintendo 64. I've played a bit of it, and it's a rare game. And if you know 64, you know how good the rare games were. Unfortunately, it doesn't work because there's actually no expansion pack. I really need an expansion pack, and not just for this, for my English one. But it looks good from what I've seen in the videos of it, and I can't wait to actually give it a try. Maybe one day even get the yellow version, but I think it's in Australia, and it's exclusive, I think. Mario Golf. I've played Mario Tennis and I've played GameCube Mario Golf, but until I played this earlier when I bought it off the guy, I had never played the 64 one. Not that I remember anyway. But it looks good. If you've enjoyed the GameCube one, Toadstool Tour, this plays very, very similarly. I think you'll like it. And yes, Japanese may cause a problem, but to be honest, you don't need to know Japanese to know how to play golf. So I'm sure you're fine. Classic for the console. One I have shown and shared in videos before from my English collection, and that would be Wave Race. Classic game this. Absolutely love it. It's cool seeing it with the Japanese text. It looks as good as it does in the English game, thankfully. Yes, its own language is different, but it's still awesome. And out of interest, this is what the back of a Japanese Nintendo 64 cartridge looks like. It's also called a cassette, you may notice. But yeah, still, really awesome. Two more games. Pokemon Stadium 2. Yes, that looks like Pokemon Stadium 1. Reason for that being that in Japan, they had a Pokemon Stadium 1 with only the evolutions, the final evolutions of everything, and Pikachu, I believe, which was Pokemon Stadium 1. Pokemon Stadium 2 was the full version, i.e. our Pokemon Stadium 1, which is why it looks like it. Still cool. And also, I have just literally noticed that there's actually a sticker on here from Japan saying 100 yen. If someone bought this for 100 yen, That is amazing. That is basically buying Pokemon Stadium, the UK one, for about 60p. Or about the price of $1. That is amazing. If only they were that cheap over here. Final one. Pokemon Stadium Gold and Silver, or our Pokemon Stadium 2. Love that cartridge design. So much cooler than ours. I mean, the casing is a cooler than ours, where it's gold and silver, sparkly. But the label design is so much cooler than the Japanese one. And as you can tell, it's shiny. Woo! Yeah, these are awesome. They're the ones that came with the system. I also got a Hudson Soft SNES controller, because I only had the one. Could have got Super Famicom, but the cables were ridiculously short, like that long. Which actually isn't very long. But it's Hudson Soft, who made Smash Bros, etc. on Nintendo 64, so I'm not complaining. And I have not owned one of these in a long time, these cases, for the Game Boy games. But Mario Tennis for Game Boy Color. I currently have my brother's English version, so I'm going to try this with it. All that cost me £80. 65 for all the Nintendo 64 stuff. When you think how much that would cost for the English versions, I am very, very happy. But you may find that Japanese 64 games are actually really cheap. Mario Party 2, 8-9 quid normal. Goes for what, 40, £50 on box here. Pokemon Stadium Gold and Silver, Stadium 2 for us, 30, 35. No more than about £5, maybe 6 quid. If you can get a 64 in Japanese, and you can actually understand or just want to just try and take a guess, it can be much more affordable to play the expensive games on the Japanese console than the UK one. Okay. The rest of my Nintendo 64 collection. There's 6 games. Let's do this. Starting with the very first Japanese 64 game I owned. I don't own in English. Yoshi's Story. This cost me about $3.50 from Amazon. Bargain. This goes. I've seen this box in my local town recently for 60 quid, which is over, to be fair, but still, £3.50, including import fees or whatever from Japan. Nice. Haven't played it, but I've seen videos and it looks really, really good, so I can't wait to try this. And of course, you get the Smash Bros level, which is based on it, which also looks awesome. Second one I owned. Bought the London Gaming Market in July last year, and an absolute classic for the system. One game I absolutely love. Star Fox 64, or as it's known here in England, Lilac Wars. One of the first Nintendo 64 games I played. Clearly has references to Star Wars and Independence Day, and according to Shigeru Miyamoto, Thunderbirds. That was a heavy influence on him apparently. Don't bother me, I love Thunderbirds. I'm a geek. I'm a geek. But look at that logo. Isn't that cool? It's better than our one, which shows one of them giant robots that holds girders. Could it be Bender? Is it a giant Bender from Futurama? Bender Bending Rodriguez. Maybe he's got a new shell. Not the wooden one either. Rest of them. Well, I have previously mentioned this game, how there was a Pokemon Stadium before our Pokemon Stadium 1, and, well, here it is. It has all the evolutions and Pikachu on it. I've never played this. I've heard of it before I bought it, but now I can play it. I can't wait to give this a try and see how it compares to the full version. Our Stadium 1, Japan Stadium 2. I will probably do a video on my Japanese Pokemon games, if you're interested. Failing that, it'll be on my Pokemon channel, which has kind of died a terrible, terrible death and needs to be revived. So I hope to have a video up on that in the next couple of days. I'll post a link for that down below. But I will post a link on that. But talking of Pokemon and Japan, they do tend to go together. Pokemon Snap. I get these wrong way around sometimes. This is Pokemon Snap. I suppose it's obvious from the fact Pikachu's in a camera. I suppose that makes sense really, doesn't it? I'm sure you may well have played Pokemon Snap if you played Nintendo 64. It's a classic for the system. That's the thing. Yes, I have a lot of games, but there are a lot of classics for the system, so it makes it even better. Really hope they make a second one for the Switch. Come on, Nintendo, Game Freak. Do it. Make it. But I'm intrigued to try this in Japanese. Really intrigued. Like stadiums, the moves, the instructions for the minigames. I'm really interested to try that in Japanese. I can read some Japanese, so hopefully I'll be alright. I haven't played other Japanese Pokemon games, but still, should be fun. Okay, one more Pokemon game. Yep, there was another one, and I don't mean Puzzle League. Hey You Pikachu, which came out in Japan and America, but never in Europe. Apparently because he could never understand our accents. So chances are, from that and the fact it's in Japanese, I will never be able to play this. Because I haven't got the microphone. Yeah, shame about that. Still, very cool thing to have, and I got it real cheap, so I'm not complaining. What else we got? Oh, right, yes. Is that all of them? One sec. Yeah, last one. I can't think what it's called, but it's something Power Baseball 4. Or Power something Baseball 4. I can't remember exactly. I read it, but I can't remember what all of it says. I'm sorry. It's by Konami, though, which is probably a good sign, because they did some decent sports games on the time. Such as, well, they still do Pro Evo, but they've done ISS for the 64, which I love. One of my favourite football games of all. Isn't that guy cute? I mean, he's got giant eyes, but isn't he cute? Be interesting to try this one out as well. So yeah, that is my hidden secret collection. My Japanese Nintendo 64. Really happy to finally have this console and be able to play the games that I've had for a few months. Can't wait to give them a go, and I'm tempted to do a full Japanese video one day. If you're interested in that, let me know. I do have other stuff. Not loads, but some. And I will get more. I promise you. Especially now I'm working. Getting paid. Okay. So, out of all that, what do you think is the best collection? The best item I've got? The worst? I'm intrigued to see what you think. My personal favourite? Probably... If we ignore the 64 console itself, maybe that one. Our Pokemon Stadium one. Not sure, I've got to think about it, but that's what I'm leaning towards. Okay. So, the question for the week. Would you ever be interested in acquiring and using and playing a Japanese console and games? And if you are, which one and why? And if not, why not? And the fact you can't read Japanese is not an acceptable answer, because that's kind of obvious. Is there any other reason? Okay. Thank you for watching. Thank you for using some of your day when you're not doing stuff with me. I appreciate it. Yeah, really I do. It's good to see you. I hope you enjoy the content. Please feel free to share, like, comment on the video, subscribe, and ring the notification bell to find out when more videos come up. I'll put links down below in the description for my Twitter and Facebook, and for the Pokemon channel, which will have a revive used on it soon to come back to life. In the meantime, I hope to see you soon. Keep well, and I will see you soon. Ciao.